I'm Mary Susan and this is Baking It Beautiful, and today we are making your very own potato flake sourdough starter. If you have never heard of this, welcome. You are in for a treat. This is hands down the best bread I've ever had. I grew up on this bread. In fact, my mom has had her potato flake sourdough starter for 40 years, but I'm over here in Portugal, and with plane restrictions on liquids these days, you can't travel with starter. For a while, my sister searched and searched for a potato flake sourdough starter recipe and found one that is very close, if not the exact same as the one that we grew up on. So let's make it. For this recipe, you only need a few simple ingredients. If you are a baker, you probably already have these in your pantry today, so you can make it today and be enjoying bread in a few short days. You need sugar, water, instant potato flakes, and a little bit of instant yeast. So let's get started. First, I have warm tap water. I get it as hot as my sink can go. It really doesn't matter what the temperature is, just warm or hot. After I put in my 2 cups of water, I'm gonna add my 1 teaspoon of instant yeast. I will link down below some of my favorite yeast. They are not all equal and some work better than others, in my opinion. Next, I'm gonna add in 2 teaspoons of granulated white sugar. And last but not least, this is what makes our potato flake sourdough starter, is our instant mashed potato flake. Store, I buy plain Jane instant potato flakes. You don't want any that have chives or cheddar or butter. This is the off-brand instant potato flakes, and I find that they work fantastically. So I put 4 tablespoons in there, and now I'm just gonna mix it up, and then what we do next is just leave it on the counter overnight. Now that that's all mixed up, I'm just gonna leave it on the counter overnight. As you watch it throughout the day, you might see the yeast foaming and bubbling. You might see some movement with your potato flakes in the liquid. You might start hearing some sounds. That is all good. That is what you want. That's what you're looking for. Maybe you won't see any of that, and that is also okay. It's gonna take time for it to ferment, and because of that, it could depend on the temperature of your house. If your house is really cold, it might take a little extra time. If it's really warm, it might take less time. So don't worry, don't fear. You are gonna be able to make your very own potato flake sourdough bread in no time. Thanks for watching.